Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Surviving Mars in our Shadow of Elysium Redux series. We're in the process of refueling Victor number 1 here. And by the way, we just salvaged that water extractor because we don't need it for much longer, and we need machine parts out this direction in order to get these new water extractors running. We currently don't have a lot of machine parts production happening, but hopefully the new drones that I'm building will help get machine parts out this way. I actually see one on its way right now, which is great to see. So we found some metal down in Sector H3. Before much longer at all, again, this guy is going to be ready to go. This rocket is taking some rare metals back, so that's going to bring some money. And we can use that to bring some... I probably will do a resources shipment with the next rocket. And that should fix a lot of our issues. Our food production problem, I think we're okay on food. All right, there goes our water deposit. So this will help me get the machine parts that I need. Out to here. Whoa, there goes that black thing again. Alright, so those drones should take care of that all in good order. Let's see. Yeah, there's 22 drones. Hopefully you're all taking machine parts over where they're needed. Let's get rid of those. And we do need to build some new dumping sites in this general vicinity. Can't wait to be able to convert all of this waste rock. The time is nigh. Victor number 1, launch. Alright, so you can see that our water production is improving, and we do have some more machine parts in the area. I just think we're going to really need to go crazy with the dumping sites here. We need one more machine part out here, and hopefully one will make its way here, because we are starting to see an uptick in our machine parts production thanks to the factory amplification which we have running. The rare metals extractor is already set up to produce a little bit extra using the amplify upgrade there. So yeah, we're producing 6.1 per day, 1.8 electronics per day, but we're consuming more electronics than we are currently producing. So we still need more colonists in these domes. I need to do more with this area too. Yeah, we've got room for plenty more that can come over here and work. So I'll probably just summon more to come here as soon as these guys get home. Good, water reclamation is finished. That's fantastic news. Let's see, we need to get the water reclamation system built. That's going to require machine parts, ironically. We'll build it in the original dome first. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do it in the original dome, followed by one in the farming dome. And we need to put those on high priority. Absolutely. Now, those have a decent requirement of polymers and metals. So this rocket's probably going to turn right around with some electronics, polymers, machine parts, etc. God, you can see them bringing the concrete in mass quantities. Okay, 660 million funding received. Let's get a cargo rocket. And we're going to send polymers. Nice, we do have some additional funding available. So that looks good to me. Let's launch. We are producing water again, thank God. Oh, looks like we've had a meteor impact. We're gonna have to fix that dome. It's not at a good time, really. Once you have a good base amount underneath you that can be distributed to all of your resource centers, makes it a lot easier to just keep production on the uptick. When your colony is still scrambling to have any backup resources available at every single supply location, things get tough. Yeah, these polymers are going to be important for these water reclamation systems. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and plug these in everywhere. I will eventually have a sanitarium. Actually, the sanitarium I will probably put in this dome. Sanatorium, whatever it's called. Alright, so depleted deposits. I'm going to go ahead and destroy you. That'll give me a machine part. That's good. So I think the other rocket has made its way back. Let's take a look at passengers available. Nice! 29 matching colonists. Let's go to the not specialization. Let's go to flaws. We can actually say no to gamblers, no to hypochondriacs, no to gluttons, and still have, we can even say no to whiners, and still have all the matching colonists. We'll have loners and melancholy, but everyone else is good. Yeah, let's launch. That's a great group. Awesome. Alright, so we got some colonists on the way as well. I'm going to put them here again. We still need people living here to help fill these jobs. Really hoping one of these water reclamation spires goes up before long. I mean, when the polymer shipment lands, things will get better, but... Alright, so it seems like these water extractors are doing the job with my current colonists. I don't know that I need these here. I'll amplify the ones that exist if necessary, but these seem to be doing okay. Alright, so I've put them on high priority so they get maintained as frequently as possible. Shipment's almost here. Oh, we've had another suicide. Really? Low sanity. What was your issue? You're a whiner? Alright, so I need to get comfort upgraded for sure, which means let's go ahead and do dome bioscaping after CO2 jet propulsion. And then the medical center is probably going to be something worth researching for much longer. We have the sanatorium here, so this can remove flaws. I'm going to go ahead and queue that up after dome bioscaping. Battery optimization, I'm just putting that in place so as to unlock another robotics technology, hopefully deep deposit extraction. We haven't done any deep scanning yet, but we're getting there. Oh, supply shipment has arrived. Let's see, let's have you land. I don't need you up there. I think the best place to have you would be here, so we can have the water reclamation systems built. And the new colonists are right behind you. Yay! Oh, I found some metal down there. That's good. Very good indeed. Alright, so these things should get built now. Yep, you can see one going up. Hate that we had that suicide. Food should be fine, though. I think food is going to be on the rise now, since we have 100% soil quality in various places. Soybeans are going to help improve the soil quality here and give me some decent food. Alright, good. So this dome here is currently not being worked. See, the thing is, the water reclamation systems require a lot of workers. But what I'm hoping is that when some new colonists arrive, they take these jobs. Right now, that's not reducing our water consumption. Oh, nice. Detmer number 1's already almost loaded up with rare metals. Once it hits 30, I will send it back. And our new colonists are almost here. Land. Awesome. Alright, no one working the reclamation system at the moment. polymer factory, still struggling to produce all the polymers I need. But there's plenty of living space for the 22 new colonists. And you are not loading metals. Good, you're not. Oh, we've got some renegades in Liebig number 1. That's annoying. Let's address that by deleting this lake. Which will not need to be removed in any special way. And where's the door to the security office? That's right there in the front. Okay. There's that. And I can actually put a small fountain down. Oh, cool. Visual variant. I like it. Let's go ahead and rotate you like so. There we go. So there's crime in our senior dome, which is more than a little hilarious to me. Alright, you can see the fuel being loaded up onto Victor number 1. It's really nice to have the drones able to carry 2 resources at once. 16 machine parts, and that's the reason we have 16 machine parts is that we... Are these being worked? Okay, that one is. This one hasn't even been built yet, but the new polymer factory, or the polymer factory is at least working. Oh wow. Got some electronics being produced per day. Let's go ahead and allow a few more work slots to open up there. Alright, so our current water deposit is not going to last us a very long time. It's already about 2/3, more than 2/3 depleted. That's quite frustrating. Need to address that. I'm currently looking into battery optimization. Again, I'm hoping to get deep water extraction as an option. Producing 7.8 machine parts per day. Battery optimization is complete. Did we get it? Fueled extractors? That's not really what we needed. I'll queue it up after CO2 jet propulsion. And we still need Sterling to be next. Alright, now I need rare metals on Ditmar number 1. Battery optimization is still good. There's going to be less recharging among all of my drones. Alright, let's launch Ditmar number 1 and Victor number 1. Actually could have launched them simultaneously. That would have been cool. And we have 238.1 million, and we're about to get 660 million more. Now, what I could do with that is outsource in order to crank up our research for the next 5 sols or so. That's a bit of a risk. I would be gambling that I would get the water reclamation tech soon. I might also find some water down here. We're producing 7 per day. I have 10 machine parts in construction sites. Oh yeah, the water reclamation systems haven't been built yet. We're still waiting on polymers. Well, hopefully we're going to start to see an uptick then in these resources. It's kind of important. Polymers, in particular, are really struggling. I'm okay on food. The game's saying I'm low on metal. Yeah, we're not producing quite enough metal. Oh boy, I didn't notice that. Let's see. We have 48 up here. That will at least stave off an immediate shortage. Let's go ahead and load up metals from up here and bring them back ASAP. So we're going to have to expand with a new dome up here as soon as possible, which is going to require more polymers. Man, still not really feeling like I'm getting off the ground, even with the factories amplified and some new colonists in these domes. I'm thinking in terms of where I might put some additional... Hang on. me move some things around here. I need a grocer, first of all. Dome services. Grocers require just concrete. Good. I don't need this to be complicated. But there we go. I wanted the platform to be there. All right, so if I delete that, I'm also going to delete that grocer permanently. We're going to remove these alleys and this lake. There's a method to my madness, people. Just give me a second. Put a garden here. Let's alter the look a little bit. So there's still some comfort for people in this dome. Let's remove this grocer. Oh, we've got a statue there as well. Okay, so I won't be able to replace the statue, but the reason I am getting rid of this stuff is so that I can move some very important buildings around. Okay, there we go. I'm going to place apartments there. I'm going to delete these. New anomaly found, and we found some metal down there, and a deep metal deposit as well. That's great to see. Yeah, those anomalies. I would really like to find just metal down here. Or not metal, but water. That would make me feel a lot better about this situation, because that deposit is approaching halfway depleted, and I don't have a solution at the moment for more water. I just don't. It doesn't exist. It's physically not present. Now, how are we doing on water storage? We're still storing water, slowly but surely. That's one thing I could do. I could amplify production here in order to fill that storage tank up with water. Still trying to get the water reclamation system up and running in all of my domes. Yeah, this one's not even being worked. I'm going to put these on high priority so that they actually get worked. Is this one working up here? No, it's not. Polymers aren't even in place for it. Despite everything. All right, cold wave starting in 1 sol and 3 hours. Love that. Love it so much. Love it a lot. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We are going to get this freaking tunnel built. It's going to happen. I'm doing a cargo rocket right now, which is going to load up with polymers, machine parts, and electronics. There we go. Don't need as many electronics for everything. So just the polymers and machine parts, enough to get the other water reclamation systems running. Let's go ahead and launch those. And with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and build a tunnel out here. Now, where should I build it? Kind of like the idea of having it here. Maybe I'll have it built. Yeah, let's have it like here. I want it really close to the existing pipes. And then it's going to come down here. Good. It's all in range. Saying too far, that's a lie. Yeah, they're going to pop out right there. There's actually some metal and an anomaly to discover right there. Now, this is going to require a lot of metals and concrete, but this will allow me to access the lower section and exploit whatever resources I might find in my coming scans down there. Feels like an important next step. All right, so we have another rocket which might be able to bring down more passengers. Oh, there's only 6 matching colonists right now. Dang it. If we allow cowards, it's a few more. I'm going to hold off. I don't have enough colonists at the moment. 23 hours till the cold wave starts. So our new supplies will not arrive until after it's started. But the RC commander I want to bring over here. The RC explorer I'm going to bring over here. The RC transport is grabbing metals for me. And we'll continue to grab metals because it's going to be able to explore the new area, which I'm currently in the process of scanning. Oh, also, since I need to be scanning out this way, hang on, let's look. Our initial scanning towers are here, so these scans will go quickly. I want to scan out here as well, so let's do a couple of sensor towers here. It's going to require some electronics, but I think, yeah, I'm going to allow electronics to be stored there. And that should be good. Good. Already seeing those being brought out. Those do not require maintenance, of course, but that'll just help me get the scans around the colony, the deep scans, done that much faster. We can even put some down here before long. I have plenty of concrete at the moment, and I will have plenty. Good. Stirling generator research is complete. Hey, research amplification. That'll come in handy. It's going to take a long time to research, though. CO2 jet propulsion is my next task. I kind of want fueled extractors first because I feel like we might get a... Yeah, let me do fueled extractors first. Sorry, CO2 jet propulsion. I'm going to need that soon, but I do like that I have Stirling generators available. You know, we have a cold wave incoming. I need to make sure these are up and running. Let's get that thing maintained. Glad I remembered this. All three are running. Well, they're not running right now. But once they're running, they just need metal to repair, so should be good. Actually, that one is... I don't know that it has any metal in range. Now it does. There we go. You can see that drone taking the metal that's required. Alright, go back and get more, please, and thanks. Yeah, this resource shipment cannot arrive soon enough. Good. Metal on the way for this subsurface heater, so I think all of our subsurface heaters should be working when the cold wave starts. Let's make sure that everything's in range. Yes, it is. Cold wave starts in 4 hours. I think our shipment might arrive before then. How are our water reclamation systems doing? They've started. Water towers are in good shape. We have lots of water storage and lots of oxygen storage. Hopefully the cold wave will go reasonably well. Okay, let's land our resource shipment. Tunnel will be built as a result of this. Okay, cold wave started. As you can see, we have our... We have these in place. And everything else looks good. So let's see how well this goes. Sensor towers are running up here. That's great to see. We're still scanning down here. And frankly, I kind of want to scan up here sooner. But I'm going to let those scans finish because if I find water, I find water. Let's see what we find. If it's there... I mean, there is ice in that direction, so I could potentially, you know, it would take some work, but I could get some water from up there. There's ice in... I think that's ice there, too. Oh, no, we're in the middle of a cold wave right now, so I'm going to see ice everywhere. But I think there's ice just there year-round up in the north area of the bottom part of the map. All right, good. Now that those have arrived, the tunnel's been built. That's huge. Do you require maintenance of any kind? No, you don't. So you can just click this button to go between the sides of the tunnel, which I love. Let me go ahead and send the research drone down to that anomaly. Just 7 metals available there, but I need to go ahead and get sensor towers built here. Too far from working drone commander, huh? Not for long. Now I'm going to need to transport resources down to get those working. What do you need to get built? You need metal and electronics. Okay, actually, I'm going to have you, with your current load, I'm going to have you unload down here. And then you're going to bring electronics down. I'll finish with the metals collection soon. Alright, Ditmar number 1. I'm going to keep you around, because you will load up on resources that I can transport back for more monies. Okay, good. The drones in the area are actually going and getting the metal from here, which is great to see. And they're also, hopefully, maybe placing it here? No, they're not just yet, but... End of an age. Rest in peace, friend. Okay, so the last living founder has died. Sad day on Mars. Last of the founders. I know what this episode's going to be. Or episode title is going to be. Alright, but we have, I would say, a pretty serious issue. I mean, part of the problem that we're facing now is that these subsurface heaters are consuming additional water from a colony that has a limited water supply. We're down to 2,000 water from this spot. And when we run out of stored water, we will be up a creek if we don't have an additional source. And right now, I don't know of one. So, let's see what this guy finds, because if we unlock some technologies from these anomalies I've discovered, that could be what makes the difference. Now the RC transport is making its way down to the tunnel. They're carrying a bit of metal. Yo, RC transports. There we go. Found the tunnel entrance. Okay, new text available for research. Factory AI and farm automation. Factory AI is good news. Performance increased by 20%. That's really good news. And I don't think that requires... It's going to require resources to run, but... I still need fueled extractors first. That's really good news. Okay, I need to stop this episode here. Let's see, are we... Yeah, this rocket's loading up on resources. We're going to need electronics down here to build the sensor towers. Let's get that done before I end the episode. How about that? How about that? Okay, now those have been unloaded. And now let's load... We can just load 5 electronics, and that'll be all I need. So we're going to grab 5 from there, and hopefully the drone can get to it, or the rover can get to it. Let's see what happens. There we go. All right, now you're going to come down here. I want you to unload right there, and we'll get those sensor towers built. And then also, you know what else we need with electronics in the area? We need a drone hub. We'll need a few more... Let's go ahead and put it right there, so that things can be built in the area a little bit more rapidly. Excellent. All right, so those sensor towers are going to go up. Yep, you can see the electronics being taken to the towers. There goes one. They don't require power or maintenance. And now everything in this area will scan a lot faster, which is good, because I need this stuff to scan ASAP. Actually, there we go. Cold Wave has 1 sol, 17 hours remaining. I'm a little bit nervous about the water situation. But, let's see, we need a little bit more in the way of electronics down here. Looks like metals are going to be fine, maybe. Or I might need a little bit more that way, too. Let's come over here and take care of that, shall we? Okay, I'll stop this episode here, and in the next one, we are going to end this cold wave. We're going to finish scanning down here pretty quickly, and then hopefully find an additional water deposit. I'm It might be a deep one, but if I find a shallow one, that'll be best, and that would allow me the ability to keep my colony, well, alive for the next little while. But that's going to be the focus of the next episode, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.